What is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and we are back with From the Depths. So something interesting kind of happened between this last episode and now. I think I got the flu. I didn't actually go to get it properly diagnosed, but it's just so you guys know, I was basically stuck in bed for the better part of a week. Didn't go to any of my classes, and I felt like I was in... Gotta get the stopwatch going. I was in severe pain. I felt like I was gonna cough up my lungs just about every single second of my existence, and no, it wasn't a very fun time. And today's the first day that my voice hasn't been, well, gone. It's been off and on pretty much this entire time. Some days I could speak. Other days it was a lot more difficult. Luckily, it's been getting a lot better the past couple days, and I think I'm now capable of actually recording a video. I will have to stop to do that every once in a while, but other than that, I think we're pretty good to go. So we're going to get back into the swing of things with our campaign. So where we were was we were about to attack this fortress right here, and if we're lucky, we'll capture it and get a fair bit of resource from it, because we are very low on resource already. Now, off camera, I did do a little work on some of the ships, so hopefully I'll be able to implement those after we take this resource zone and collect some of the resource from it. So let's not do everything. Let's just do yes. I think that's good. I want to make sure we get the Jupiter in. Okay. So some of the changes I did make were I put more shields on our ships because we really needed them. And after that, I made oh wow, that was a pretty big hit right then and there. I put more shields on the flagship, and I also changed the 2 central cannons to fire 2,000 millimeter EMP shells instead of armor piercing. And in the preliminary testing I did, they were very, very good. So we're going to give that a try, and I'm also kind of trying to work on another ship that will hopefully give us a little bit more. Well, what's this turret doing? Oh, I'm controlling that one. That will hopefully give us a little bit more firepower against things with shields. I'm working on a ship design that uses the particle cannons. Yeah, the new shields should hopefully help prevent this kind of thing from happening as often, because that's where our biggest expense comes from, is replacing these turrets. But other than that, we should be pretty good. 76, okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. I just realized Jupiter still needs some of its stuff changed. So yeah, that's been what's going on. Yeah, the EMP shells are going to be extremely good. I know with some of the tests I conducted, they were able to... Well, a single shot would have knocked out a turret like this. Pretty much immediately. 2 shots in some of the smaller ships, it kills the AI pretty quick. Oh, is it dead? Yep. So yeah, they're pretty strong EMP shells, and it's something I might consider doing more of in the future. If we're lucky, we'll be able to use them in this episode. Something else we're going to need is some kind of fuel ship, because we are dangerously low on fuel in the fleet. Like, oh, 10,000 resource. That's pretty good. So let's get that in, and then we'll build our fort, which will hopefully give us some of the resource. Yeah, 15,000 fuel is not that good. So let's go ahead and keep very little fuel. So how's everything set up in here? One. Okay. Gonna try to make sure everyone is set up properly. Okay. Alright. I don't know if that's enough resource to do what I'm wanting to do. How much do we got down here? 52,000. Okay, that's pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to come back in once we've collected more resource. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we have restocked, and in that entire process, a group of Onyx Watch ships fortified this tile again, so we're going to have to push it back out. So we're going to quickly do that. Luckily, though, it didn't look like there was anything of note that spawned. Yeah, that's not... It's nothing too dangerous. So we're going to quickly dispatch those. I already went ahead and updated the ships, so that way they are now fully updated. And let's just get the big ones in right now. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. And we'll get to see the new cannons on this ship. Now, it's probably gonna miss the first shot. If it actually hit, I will be thoroughly surprised, but you never know. Oh, that was pretty darn close. Though it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, that's kind of what those shells do. One hit... one hit to smaller ships and they're just dead. So I think the new variation for the Mars is definitely appreciated. My voice just kind of sounded weird there for a second, so I'm wondering if it's gonna show up on the recording. Come on, let's hit it again. Oh wow, it actually survived. That's impressive. Yeah, the one downside about having the EMP shells is that they aren't as good at armor penetration, but that doesn't necessarily matter if when they hit and detonate they do some pretty significant damage. I'm surprised that's still going. There we go. Alright, and then we'll have a seagull. I don't know what that is. But anyway, talking about the plans for this episode. The ultimate goal is to try to move towards the next resource zone, but seeing as they refortified the one tile that is right up against it to 100, wow, that was quick. We might not actually be able to get to that resource zone in this episode. We might do what we did in the last one, where we will basically just take out the tiles for the resource zone and then capture it in the next one. Something like that, maybe. We do have an attack coming in. We could wait for it. That might be a better plan, because I don't... Where is it going? Oh, it's going all the way down here, because, you know, of course it is. So we'll try to cut that one off, I think. Wow, they are sending in a lot of... An Alcazar. Didn't we fight one of those already? I don't remember, the name sounds familiar. But they're fortifying up pretty quick. What do we got in this one? Catapult, Essen, Lance, and Culverin. Those all kind of sound long range. I know the Lance is long range, from what I remember. But I don't know about the rest of these. We'll attack it right now. Give it some good range. All right. We still have to name the new PC boat, but we'll worry about that more in the future. Poseidon, and then Jupiter. Okay, I think. There we go. That's a pretty good start. And then the Mercury will, not the Mercury, the Jupiter will spawn in shortly thereafter. Okay. Mars.
You're in control.
Go to there.
You're in control.
Poseidon. Go to there. Mercury.
You're in control.
Go to there. Okay. So far, so good. We're doing some significant damage to the enemy. Oh, it started snowing. Though we're missing a lot of the bigger shells, which is not what we're wanting right now. However, we are kind of waiting for them to get a little bit closer, because I feel like that's
Awaiting orders.
much better.
Gunnery enabled. Gunnery enabled. Gunnery enabled.
Alright. Oh wow. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good.
Engaging now. Engaging now.
Okay, so those two will take out the Essen. Or at least I hope they will. I mean, the Essen I don't think is much of a threat. In fact, I don't think really many of these ships are threats. Is that the Lance? Yeah. Maybe it was the catapult that was long range. I don't know. Yes, the Essen is still alive somehow. You guys are really bad at killing this thing. Mars,
Engaging now.
put it down. There we go.
Engaging now. Engaging now.
Alright, now we'll kill the Lance.
Engaging now.
Yeah, these new shields are doing a tremendous job, to say the least. And if we can hit the EMPs, that would be even more amazing, but I don't think the EMP really matters when we just annihilate the ship we're shooting at. I might make the barrels a little longer so that way they're slightly more accurate. And have a higher velocity. But that's a good hit right there. It's still going. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, the EMP 2000mm shells are pretty darn good at just kind of destroying them, I guess. I might actually build another ship kind of dedicated to having that kind of firepower. Another more main battle fleet ship design. So it looks like their strategy of wiggling is throwing off my attack. But I don't think it's gonna last much longer. Alright, so we still only got 3 ships, but considering we control 31,000 compared to their 10,000 volume count, I think we're pretty good. Oh, that looks like that's gonna be a hit. Yep, there we go. Still going. Oh, nope, never mind, it's AI dead. Yeah, those EMP shells are really useful. In fact, they're proving to be more useful now than they were originally. I mean, they just do an amazing job on the smaller ships, and on the bigger ships they're really good at taking out like turrets. And if they can't fire back, well then that makes it easier. Oh, we lost a turret. Probably should have been paying attention to that, because then we'd figure out where exactly it was taken off at. It might be along the side where the shell would have hit. I don't know. Still some more work to do with the shields, but I think it's a pretty good start. Yeah, let's get everyone in combat. Oh. That was a nasty hit. Okay. So we still got more work to do with the shields, but so far so good. Okay, so it's gone from being snowy to foggy. and we've missed both of our EMP shells. It's good. However, the second volley might hit. There we go, we got one. Well, I think the main gun's dead. I think that might be it for this fight. So yeah, once this one's dead, we could try pushing into the first 100 tile. See how that goes. I'd say we have enough resource to do it. Oh, here they come. Yeah, that thing got off like maybe 2 volleys, and then we just destroyed it. Also, our ships are a little faster now. Which is nice.
You're in control. Moving now. Moving now. Receiving.
And we're actually, I want to try to get this one up to top speed. Oh, it didn't update. Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so I made an update to the Jupiter, but it is not applied. So our ships are still kind of slow. Oh well. There's not much left to the catapult, so we'll quickly finish that one. And hopefully we'll go in and get another victory under our belt. That, or you know, there might have been another assault on its way in. We might have to fight that one. Who knows? We're gonna kind of assess the situation after this battle, because I know after being gone for quite some time, you guys probably want a little bit longer episode. It's just I don't want to get stuck in a really long fight, kind of like the last episode was. So we'll see where we're at time-wise at the end of this fight, and then we'll kind of make a decision there. But yeah, I think the new changes to the fleet and trying to keep the volume limit down a little bit might be a better course of action, because I heard multiple rumors that that's where the Shadow Realm comes from. So, and considering when we're in the Shadow Realm, our repair bots don't work, it's probably a pretty good idea to watch out for that. Okay, we do have another attack coming in, but this one's not going to be in for a while. A Winter's Day and an Alcazar. They really want to refortify these new tiles. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. If we fall back, it might go away, because I don't think we can fight all that just yet. That's probably a bit too much. I should have thought about us when we were drawing that. Oh, nope. We have to fight it. We have to fight it.